Jana Duggar's sisters visit her new Nebraska home with husband Stephen Wissmann. A lot has changed in Jana Duggar's life over the past few months. Not only did she tie the knot with Stephen Wissmann in August, a total surprise to fans who didn't know she was seeing anyone, let alone engaged and planning a wedding, but she also made the move to Nebraska to live in a home she and Stephen were fixing up during their engagement. And now, her little sisters are finally able to visit. Though Jana's big family's base is in Arkansas, where Jim, Bob, Michelle, and their youngest children still live in the big house featured on Counting On, she decided to move to Nebraska instead, where Stephen's family is based. It's far from home, about a 7-hour drive, but doable when the family wants to see each other. Earlier this week, Jana shared photos from her visit with younger sisters Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan, and Josie, who helped her continue the DIY projects she's been working on in her house during their trip. Having family in town always makes things more enjoyable. Jana wrote in her caption, "I had a wonderful time with my sisters as we worked together on our house. We spent countless hours painting the walls and ceilings, along with tackling other projects. We created so many fun memories together. I think tacos and coffee are pretty much what fueled us through our day." In a video on her YouTube channel, Jana gave fans a peek into what their visit was like, and it seemed to involve a lot of painting. Fortunately, there was plenty of time for fun too, including taking in an air show. It's been fun to see the progress that's been happening over the past couple of months. They've gotten so much done, even though it does still look like they've got a ways to go from her latest update. When it's finished, it won't be surprising if she and Stephen decide to host their family even more often. Knowing Jana's talent, it's going to be beautiful after all. She was the oldest sister in the family, and she was also the last of the Duggar daughters who have reached adulthood to get married, so she spent more than 30 years living with her parents, or at least on their family's property. It's probably hard for her not to see her siblings and her parents every day like she used to. But this new adventure seems so exciting for her. Counting On alum Jinger Duggar is back with a new podcast episode with her husband Jeremy. The two officially returned to their podcast after over 2 years of hiatus. The married couple likes to talk about many things about their family, especially during the reality show. But many were surprised when Jinger opened up about how her family disliked some of TLC's edits. Keep reading to see her revelations. In August, Jinger released a podcast episode in which she talked about her relationship with the show's film crew. According to the Counting On alum, she had a strong relationship with almost everyone on the production crew, adding that some of them stayed in touch for 10 years and became family to them. Unfortunately, she believes they won't be able to do any more projects following her brother Josh's CSAM arrest. On the latest episode of Jinger Duggar's podcast, she revealed that her family didn't like how some parts of the show were edited. "Maybe we felt like some things might have started to be cut in a way that we didn't like it," the Counting On alum confessed, adding that there are times when she'd go, "And it was like, I didn't say that." One of the bad edits Jinger mentioned was when she rolled her eyes in an interview, and TLC would put it out of context, making it look like it was for her mom and dad. "And it was like, no, I didn't mean that," she added. As a result, they'd sometimes watch rough cuts of episodes before they get aired on TV. Jinger added that they would rewatch the show to relive memories. "It's like our home videos really because so many years before it came out my parents were really good about taking home videos of those," she added. Jinger Duggar also shared a clip on Instagram from the latest episode of her podcast. The clip features the Counting On alum rewatching an old episode where she was so young. She was enjoying the snow with some of her siblings, and Jinger couldn't hide her happiness, reliving the scene again. "For us, we would get some snow, but ice storms will come through, and this one in particular is crazy," she added. Jinger Duggar showed off her growing baby bump for first time as she took her daughter Evangeline on a coffee date near their Los Angeles home. The 30-year-old, who revealed her pregnancy earlier this month, opted for a casual outfit while out and about in North Hollywood. Jinger, who shares Evangeline and Felicity, both 3, with husband Jeremy Vuolo, wore an oversized denim shirt, black t-shirt and tacky leggings for the outing. She completed the look with a pair of New Balance trainers and a light pink rucksack. The TV star held a Starbucks coffee in one hand and daughter Evangeline's hand in the other. The youngster looked cute in a princess gown, Nike trainers and her hair in bunches. The mother-daughter day out comes just weeks after Jinger shared the happy news with fans that she's going to become a mom again. Jinger shared the emotional moment. She announced her pregnancy during a hot tub dip-in. She took to her YouTube channel to explain who she shared the news with: her mom Michelle and her sisters. The star explained how they were all celebrating Jana's bachelorette party ahead of her wedding to Stephen Wissmann. Jinger said, "When we were in Santa Barbara on one of those evenings, all the girls were getting in the hot tub. And they were like, okay, we are going to find out who is pregnant based on who doesn't get in the hot tub. I just totally ignored that comment." She decided to tell them all the news in the evening. In the clip, Jinger can be seen saying, "I don't know if I should get in. I don't think I'm supposed to get in if I have a baby in my tummy." Her shock comment left sisters Joy, Anna, Jessa, Jennifer and Johanna completely lost for words. Jinger's baby is due in March next year. She also took to Instagram to share the news with her fans. Jinger wrote, "Grateful for the life of our little baby Felicity, and Evie Jo could not be more excited." Fans rushed to the comments section to share the love. One wrote, "Aw, this is just the sweetest. Your little one is so lucky to have such a loving crew. Congratulations." Another added, "Oh my goodness, these are so precious. Beautiful family. Couldn't be more excited for y'all. Congratulations to both of you." A third said, Jinger and Jeremy welcomed their first child, Felicity, into the world in July 2018. They welcomed their second daughter, Evangeline, in November 2022. The couple went through a devastating pregnancy loss in 2019. Jinger and the rest of her family shot to fame on 19 Kids and Counting. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's TV careers came crumbling down because of the notorious crimes of their son, Josh Duggar. After molestation accusations of his own sisters, the court found him guilty of receiving and possessing child porn. Hence, he is in jail now, serving a sentence of 12 years. Amidst all this, the reality TV family from Counting On has almost disappeared from the public eye. But rumor mills have kicked into high gear once again. That's because there is a buzz about Jim Bob spending time with a single woman and her family. So is he cheating on his wife, Michelle? While TLC and Amazon Prime had exposed the Duggars for following a cult-like discipleship, they are still quite popular. Shiny happy people exposed the family's dark secrets, which went viral around the world. Yet Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar are still heroes for many IBLP followers. As per the latest update by noted reality TV blogger, without a crystal ball, the Counting On patriarch has been spending a lot of time with a single mom. The latter has also been uploading a lot of pictures from their meetups on her social media handle. In fact, Jim Bob Duggar has reportedly been visiting their home a lot. So TV Season and Spoilers reports that there has been speculation that the celebrity might just be cheating on his wife, Michelle Duggar. The blogger also mentioned that Jim Bob's church has previously had problems with his growing friendships with other single women. Many Counting On fans find it problematic. Some of them who have been following the Duggars for a long time mention that the patriarch has a habit of love-bombing his followers, mentoring them, and showering them with gifts. He seemingly does so in order to gain their trust and loyalty. There are several photos regarding the same on the internet. While all the elder Duggar kids have grown up and have their own families, the young ones are still under Michelle and Jim Bob's roof. Some of their journeys also got featured on TLC's Counting On. After the latter was spotted spending time with a single mother and her family, several speculations have been going around on the internet. Many feel that Jim Bob is selecting potential grooms to court his daughters. Hence, he has been spending time with the said family and mentoring them. At the same time, other reports claim that Bob Duggar is also concerned about the lack of pregnancies in the family. Out of all the kids, Jana Duggar is the only unmarried adult daughter Bob and Michelle have. Hence, it is very well a possibility that the patriarch has been trying to look for a son-in-law by spending time with other families in this church. However, there is no confirmation